Alright YouTube, I'm going to give you all a nice little kind of different review here. Got a 2014 Kawasaki 300 with ABS. Brought it into the shop. The chain completely got destroyed. Bike's got a little over 10,000 miles on it. Came into the shop, sprocket was locked up, so only could roll in neutral. So put a brand new 520 chain on. Had to completely replace the internal components by the actual front sprocket and most of the stuff on the rear tensioner. So today I'm gonna go for a little ride, just kind of see what these little 300s are like. So this one actually has ABS and everything, which is kind of nice. I'm not sure, haven't used them yet, so we'll see how that runs. I already warmed it up earlier. Never actually really ridden any of these 300s except for the Honda CBR 300R, but it's only a one-cylinder. This is a small parallel twin with an aftermarket exhaust, and probably some of the most chromiest aftermarket mirrors I've ever seen in my life. Not sure exactly how fast this thing is or how stable it is, but got to test ride it and make sure everything's good. That's not too bad considering. Let's go. That's pretty much full throttle. It's surprisingly stable in the wind, not very fast at all, probably almost no torque whatsoever, but you know, I mean, it gets there. It's not absolutely terrible. Lean's okay, but the customer needs a new tire as soon as possible. Hopefully, if anybody has any questions about what I'm experiencing, please leave it in the comments. I'm a little curious if y'all have questions. And yes, this thing's doing almost 8,000 RPMs, going down at 70 miles an hour. It is a very high RPM engine, without a doubt. Good news is the engine is very smooth, almost no vibration on my hands or my feet. So I don't have a complaint on that end. I mean, it's definitely, you know, one of those beginner bikes, but it's actually kind of nice. First gear is really short, like 15 to 20 miles an hour max. It's very strange. And this is gonna be full throttle second gear. Okay, so for anybody wanting to know this, especially for the Kawasaki 300s, you start hitting a little bit of power at 9,000 to 12,000. That's where I felt the better acceleration punch of probably, what, 30, 40 horsepower maybe? So that's probably where this bike is maxed out. Its high RPM band is 9 to 12. But even now, sitting at 7,500 RPMs or maybe a little less, it's smooth. It's riding good. So one, that tells me I actually did my job and fixed the chain and the tensioner properly. Number two, that says it's actually a really smooth running engine. And so far as I can tell, it's the only problem the customer has had up until 10,000 miles. So far it's been a pretty good bike for the customer. So my recommendation is, if you're gonna be a beginner learner on a bike, this bike is very comfortable in its upright sitting position. I'm very comfortable. And the power is fairly decent. I'd say almost a little better than the Honda. And I mean, so far it's been, I guess, you know, reliable for the customer. So I mean, you know, I kind of, if you're wanting to buy one of these, I pretty much give you my blessing to do what you want. These little 300s are not bad, and the fact that they get, you know, in the 60s worth of gas mileage, that's a phenomenal number. It is kind of hard to find the kickstand, which is actually behind the peg whenever you have to kick it back. Rather strange, but, you know, whatever. So there you have it. My first ride of the Kawasaki Ninja. So as you can see, customer needed a tire. Can you tell? Which could have been from him locking up from when the chain locked up, because it did kind of cause some problems. But first ride, Kawasaki 300 with ABS. Little Ninja is actually not kind of bad. You know, I mean, if you're a beginner rider or you just want something fuel efficient to cruise around town, I'd say this is pretty much going to be your go-to buy. Not bad. I bet they're probably cheap too. I think you see a lot of these for, you know, like $2,000 and up, which is not bad at all. So I can't wait to ride the R6, which is going to be hopefully next. As soon as I can find one to ride, I want to ride that one. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Motorcycle Shenanigans out. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed my videos. Thanks, guys.